How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the first day of the last year of the Homestead Survival Challenge. We are in January. It is freezing cold. I'm just on my way back from the animal dealer with 8 pigs, or 8 piglets, in the trailer right here. I already went ahead and bought the cows and the chickens. Now, full disclosure, I did buy the chickens from the pen because there is no way I was going to drive back and forth to get the... Well, we needed 200 chickens extra, right? On top of the 200 that we... It's just... Now that I say the numbers, it's just insane to me. 400 chickens, so this is what we have. Yeah, 400 chickens. Otherwise, we won't have enough eggs to complete the challenge, I believe. The pen only supports 531, so we are good on that front. So yeah, that's what I've been up to with the animals. Actually, hang on, I did buy 30 more goats. So I believe, I don't remember, in the previous episodes I said we needed more goats. So yeah, we got more goats now. So today is going to be a busy one. We're going to be feeding the animals. The goats need food, the chickens need food. The cows, I believe, are good, but we're gonna put some more grass. This is a narrow bridge, man. The pigs, I believe, are okay for now, seeing as they're only so small. And we're gonna be shifting all the let's say, all the product into the productions. So basically, we need to start shifting. You know what? Actually, I think we've got. Oh no, we need to start producing flour again. That's basically the only thing we need to move is the flour. The rest are in there, but I am gonna move all the root crops, or the vegetables, I should say, into the productions as well. Or production, it's a single one. We're gonna start producing sugar as well. Yeah, so it's gonna be pallet shifting day mostly, for the most part, and then the only farming work we're gonna do is we're gonna prep this field here, or these 2 fields of sorghum for next year. Yeah, it's gonna be a busy one. I hope you guys are ready for that. It is a cozy day, chilling day, but a cozy day here in the cab of the Vestrum. Did I just hit the gate with the trailer? I don't know, maybe. I will admit I have made a mistake here with the setting up the yard entrance that narrow and that cramped. It just it is cool, right? It is cool, so I'm okay with that, but it was a bit of a mistake because maneuvering around with large trailers such as this one is a bit of a hassle. Let's turn off the beacon. Reverse the pigs into their new home. There we go. Yes. Move to husbandry, 8 pigs. There we go. Reversing this is a challenge, not gonna lie. Especially when you're playing with mouse and keyboard like I do. There we go, that's good enough for me. Perfect. Let's park right here for a sec. Let's do a quick stock check on the animals. Okay, so we now have 400 chickens. They do need a bit of food, so I'm gonna dump all the wheat. You know what? I'm gonna dump all the wheat because this is the wheat is basically the only thing they can eat. Yes, they can eat sorghum as well, but you know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure which is better to produce bread out of. Is it actually wheat or sorghum? But yeah, I'm gonna dump all the wheat for the chickens, so they're gonna be fed properly. Do you know what? Maybe not all the wheat. We're just gonna dump 5,000 liters. We're gonna do this in batches, and not dump all of it, because maybe we won't need to feed them all that much throughout the year. Then the goats. Yeah, the goats are definitely gonna be getting some grass, because as we can see here, where are the goats? Here they are. They're down to the meadow, basically. They're just, they have 500 liters of meadow grass. This is not good. We need to be giving them proper food. The pigs are good. Pigs are perfectly fine. The cows are perfectly fine. Yeah, so let's start with that. Let's start by feeding the chickens. I'm gonna do that with the trailer because it is easier. The bucket for the telehandler is only 1,000 liters, I do believe. And this can hold 12,000 liters, so that's okay. Well, I say okay, it's better. We're gonna move the bales around with the Merlot, so that's okay. To be fair, the first thing I need to do is probably turn on all the productions, because every minute we spend when those productions are not working is, or could be costly for the challenge, right? There we go. While this is emptying, let's go ahead and do that. So the bakery, turn the flour back on. The dairy, we need butter from goat milk. We need goat cheese. And I think this is all we need, right? Yes, butter and cheese. I'm just checking my notes here. That's fantastic. The grain mill, we're going to be doing sorghum to start with. The greenhouses, I set them both to producing the same thing. So lettuce, strawberries, and tomatoes. My thinking is that it's going to give us the 20 pallets we need faster, and then we can shut those off and then move to, chili peppers, garlic, cabbage, and onions. Mushroom greenhouse is doing mushrooms. That's okay. This, we need to start doing canola oil. So let's activate that. We need beetroot, right? Yeah, we need carrots and we need parsnips. Okay, so that's going fantastic. In the sugar mill, we're going to be doing sugar beet to sugar. There we go. So all the productions are running, which is fantastic. Now let's put some sorghum in the mill. We do have quite a lot, so I'm gonna let's do 8.5, I guess. That's a good number. But yeah, changes to the yard. I need to show you the changes to the yard. That's one of them right there. Well, that is going to be emptying. I'm going to show you. So the first thing, obviously, is the addition of another greenhouse. I think we were at about 16,000 liters of lettuce and stuff, right? In previous year, at the end of year 2. So now we have another greenhouse to pump those numbers up, and of course the playground for the kids. We now have kids in the farm, so they now have a space to play. I like it. It's cozy. It's nice. We've got a bench, so we can sit here and watch the kids play whenever we have some free time. They've got like the trampoline and slides and all of that. That's pretty good, and it is fenced off because, well, we're running around with farming equipment here, so I don't want to hurt the kids. It's the kids are the most important thing. All right, what else is missing in the productions? I guess we can dump all the sugar beets as well. We could dump all the preserved foods as well. And then we need to feed the goats. I say it's a bit, whoa, don't mess up the silo. It is the last year. I'm just gonna dump all of it. Or at least one trailer load. Fingers crossed I'm good with that and I don't need to cut the sugar beets. Because I can get that special bucket, right? That does that. What is the sugar mill? Is that the sugar mill? No, that's the oil mill. That is the sugar mill. And the dump trigger is right there. So yeah, I could get that special bucket that cuts the sugar beets, but I don't think that we need to. I think we're gonna be fine. Maybe I could do that just for fun. Do we have any spare canola? Oh, we are already starting to see canola oil. That's great. Why isn't it showing the canola? How much canola do we have here? How many liters? 8,000 liters. Okay. So that's all the canola we have, right? Let's drive to the silo and check that out. I do like that empty pallet there on the roof that I've placed when we did the sugar beet harvest, right? So I don't think we've got any more canola in here. We don't. Okay. So what do we actually have in this silo? So we have carrots, oats, parsnips, red beet, sorghum, sugar beet, and wheat. Okay, that's great. We can return the trailer. Let's start doing some farming. Actually, no, we need to feed the goats as well. But yeah, the sawmill is gone. We don't need it anymore. I think we're good with on the cash front. Right, we have $791,000. Can we do that with the vest room, actually? Should be able to. Might get the way just to be on the safe side. So yeah, the sawmill is gone. We don't need it anymore, and that is where I have placed the playground for the kids. Excellent. Let's dump. We have the grass bales. Okay, so let's do 3. Can we lift that with the small tractor? I hope we can. Ooh, okay. It is doing it. Grass is heavy, as we remember. Yeah, that's actually better now that the bales have fallen off on the loader arms. But yeah, grass is heavy because of, well, it's full of water. It is grass. It is moist. Why is it not? Oh, come on, pallets in this. There we go. The goats. Yeah, grass is fine. Grass is actually the only thing they are going to they're gonna eat. I thought you could put hay in there. Apparently not. Do we have enough milk in the dairy? We do. Quite a lot, actually. Yeah, I believe that is it. I believe that is it. Okay, so the last thing I forgot is the honey production. We need, I would say, 2 to 3 more beehives, I believe. Because we didn't have enough honey pallets last year. Satisfy this year's requirements, I guess. So let's go ahead and do these as well. Man, that was quick. I thought this is gonna take a lot longer, really. Shifting all the produce around. Okay, so beehives. Bees. We are using this. Actually, which one are we using? What color? Is it this one? No, that's the white one. I want this one. This one looks most farmy, I guess you could say. So we're gonna put, let's do 3 more. Why not? Oh, it goes in the ground. Interesting. I didn't notice that. Okay, well, I don't care really. It looks fine to me. So that's 1, 2, and let's do 3 for good measure. How does that look? Let's go ahead and check that out. I did have to go and do some groundwork here, so unfortunately we do have some rocks and some concrete here. to support that fence, but that's okay. Oh wow, we've nearly eaten all the space here up to the fence. I think it did damage some of the field here. That is okay. This is gonna have to be done manually with the harvester. The workers are not gonna be happy about that. Yeah, okay, that's good. I like that. Don't know what about this bit right here, but yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so I believe this is all we have to do. Let me just make sure we don't have any weeds or something strange in our field. We don't, only here. I was referring to this field here, the canola. We are going to be doing rice this year as well. That's going to be... When actually do you plant long grain rice? Okay, in April. We've got some time. So maybe we will do that in the next episode. Long grain rice, right? And then you've got 1 month to harvest it. So this is all or nothing, guys. If we mess this up, we're done. I mean, we're going to fail the rice part of the challenge. I was actually thinking if I jump over... No, I cannot. Ugh. I was actually thinking of doing those 2 fields, turning them into rice fields. I don't know, how many liters of rice do you get from a field this size? Do you get the 10,000 liters that is required? I don't know, so I don't have anything else to plant, really. This canola field should be sufficient to what we need. And obviously those fields are going to remain sorghum over there. So yeah, I'm thinking we're going to convert these 2 into rice fields. That's going to be exciting. I've never done rice yet in FS25, or at all, for that matter. Let's just make sure we have turned all the productions on one last time. This has no flour in it. Oh, I've turned on barley flour. Oh, that is not very good. There we go. Right. I think it is time to start with the field prep. Okay, so we're gonna grab the vestrum, and we are going to cultivate the sorghum fields, basically. And yeah, it's gonna be good. I did go ahead and put the plow in here, and then I've reshuffled some of the equipment here. You know what, actually, how much manure and slurry do we have? We have 2,400 liters of manure and, 2,200 liters of slurry. That could be enough for 1 pass of the sorghum field. Oh, man. I've read some comments, I forgot in what video, about the fact that, there's the mod that I'm using that basically makes it so the animal waste products, so manure and slurry, work better, right? Better application and whatnot. Apparently it doesn't work with precision farming. Not sure why. And I'm not sure if it actually is the case for me or not, but seems like this is the case. So yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. I really do like that mod. And well, I like the concept of that mod. The promise of that mod, I guess I should say. Let's, when do we plant sorghum? That's a long way away, right? Yeah. So we're essentially just going to be cultivating today, I guess, and liming, of course. Actually, do we need to lime the other 2 fields? Why not? Actually, do you put... I say actually, what is going on? Do you... If I've plowed these 2 fields, and then we're gonna lime them today, and then I put the rice fields on, does that mean we need to do plowing and liming again? I'm not sure. Do you guys know? I guess we're gonna find out in May or April, or whatever the time to plant long rice is. April. Okay, yeah. Did I just say long rice? Long grain rice. Let's just call it rice. Yeah, so I don't know. We're gonna find out in the next episode, I guess. Although now that I think of it, this is basically we're gonna be doing everything that I have planned for this day, for this month of January, rather quickly. So we might go ahead and jump forward a bit to February, maybe. I don't know. in this episode as well. So yeah, let's see. Let's first of all, let's get this cultivating done. Alright, so we are done with that. I'm just gonna stop right here and wash the cultivator. I was actually thinking, you know what, let's try the manure and slurry today in this episode in January, because why not? I mean, we are already prepping the fields. Might as well, right? We've got the cash. Let's see how much a slurry tanker is gonna cost. Probably not a lot. I'm not going to be using the same one that, you know, that cheap one that we basically are always using. Want to try something else. We don't have a lot of slurry, so we don't need something ginormous, really. We could drop this right here. And actually, I would like to try manure spreading with the lime spreader. Why? Because why not? I've never tried that. With this spreader. This specific one actually works with manure. And yes, I know we have lime in it right now. We're gonna apply the lime. Then we're gonna do the manure. So yeah, this does support manure. I don't know how or if it is something special you need to do with it in order to use it. We're just gonna, we're gonna see right now. Well, not right now, after we're done with the lime. Not sure how much lime we're actually gonna need. Not a lot by the looks of it. Is this actually... No, the dog! Oh no! Oh no! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, don't... I'm sorry. Are you good? I've just spread you with lime. You seem alright to me. Could you move from the field? Let's fill up his bowl. This is dangerous stuff, man. You shouldn't be running around the field when I'm liming. Yo, come on, go get your food. There you go. Good boy. Okay. That was a bit scary. Animal welfare. Animal welfare, guys. Anyways, where was I? So yeah, this, let's see if we actually have enough lime in here to do those two fields. I suspect, you know what, maybe we do. Because as we can see from the precision farming handy dandy computer here, we're not using a lot at all. This is set to automatic and most of the field is done right. Yeah, I believe that we are good. When I'm gonna turn around, let's actually take a look at the collection of slurry tankers that we have in the shop. I'm not sure that I have all the mods I usually run activated in this save. Oh, we need to do that half bit. Okay, that's okay. I do have access to the field. Okay, so what do we have? First of all, do we have anything cheap? that we could potentially buy. There's this one. This is, I think, one of the newer ones. Is it actually spreading? It is. You know what? Let's go ahead and design one. Design two. I like it with the yellow stripe. That's pretty cool. That does slurry and digestate. It is, yeah. Okay, so that's good. That's 8,000 bucks. Let's just make sure we're not colliding with anything. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick that up. That's pretty cool. See, saves us the trouble of looking at the new offering. So here, we are nearly done with this field, and we have used, what, 300 liters. So halfway through 300 liters. I'm gonna say that we're gonna have enough for these two fields. Yeah. Fingers crossed. Maybe I'm wrong. Probably, possibly. But yeah, let's see. Okay, so I'm just now doing the last pass. Will we have enough? Will we have enough? We don't need the GPS here. Oh, yes, we will. Oh, just about. Just about. Perfect. Good predictions on my good prediction on my part, I guess. Usually I'm wrong with these things. But yeah, there we go. All the fields, or I say all, these two fields have been limed, and that is perfect. Good. I may have missed a bit there. That's perfectly okay. Or I should say I am perfectly okay with that. Let's load up on manure. I am going to sell the remainder of the lime. Oh, I have missed a bit right here. Can I... There we go. Did it actually do anything to the pH? Probably not. I think you need to be on the field itself for it to actually count. Or not just, you know, change the texture or the color. Yeah, I'm intrigued. Let's see if this actually does lime or not. I'm sorry, not lime, manure. First of all, we need to sell whatever lime we have here. I believe this silo by Gaming Joy does is a selling point as well. Let's see. Oh, I think it's not. Oh, I don't think you can unload. Not enough space to unload. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not a grain cart. It's a spreader. I'm gonna super strength this for a sec. You could cover your eyes. You haven't seen this. This didn't happen. There we go. Yeah, nothing happened. Everything's okay. Right, so let's see. I don't know how much manure we have in here. Oh, we can fill this up. Wow. Okay. And it did actually fill up on manure from here. Yes, okay. Oh, so this is connected to both of them. Interesting. So the manure point is actually this one and that one. Okay. Now, I don't suppose this is gonna last a long way for us. Probably gonna be able to do, I'm gonna say, not more than one row with this. It is set to automatic. Okay. Oh, the dog again! Dude, shoo! Where's your ball, man? This dog is impossible. There you go. Go grab your ball, man. Do you want to play with the ball? And why isn't the dog chasing the ball? Oh well. If he wants to get covered in manure, fine. Wow, this actually works. Interesting. Oh, it is actually narrower. It is 10 meters. Oh, interesting. It doesn't tell you that, you know? And also, why is it narrower, the working width? Hang on, something's wrong with the GPS. No, it's okay. It's good. Something is wrong here. This isn't 10 meters. I'm gonna say this is 8. Is it? No, it's not 8. Is it 9? Let's take a look at the garage real quick. It doesn't say. It doesn't say what is the working width on this. Okay. I'm gonna assume it's 9 meters because, well, as you can see, there's this little bit there. We are wasting material with this. We don't have a lot, man. Okay, this is better. So it's probably 9 and a bit. That's okay, but yeah, this is extremely cool. Look at it. It actually is doing manure. A fertilizer and lime spreader that does manure. This is a bit cheaty. A bit overpowered. But pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, let's see predictions. Oh, we are actually gonna have more than one row. Maybe the mod does work. The mod that extends the usage out of the animal waste stuff. I do like that they've added this sort of like heat effect, right? Because manure is hot. Wow, this does go a long way. I'm very surprised. Oh, don't hit that concrete thingy here. So there is a slight overlap here. I'm okay with that. I'm not sure, is this 10 meters? Is this 9 meters? I don't know. Alright, so here we are back at the farm with the slurry tanker. As you can see, we got pretty much, I would say, almost 3 rows. Or just, you know what, 2.5 rows, I would say. 2.5 rows from the manure. That's pretty good. I'm good with that. I went ahead and sold the manure spreader that we have, seeing as the fertilizer spreader does manure, so we don't need the dedicated manure spreader. I'm gonna switch to the Maxim because this is really struggling to pull this tanker. I guess it's very heavy. I should have thought about that. Kamara CTR 10 it is. Let's just see how much this thing actually weighs. It doesn't say. Oh, it does. 9 tons. Holy hell. That's quite heavy. That's quite heavy for a slurry tanker. Or a slurry tank, I should say. Do they need to be this heavy? Actually, let's leave the weight on. We might be needing it. And I have forgotten to turn off the lights on the vest room. The battery's gonna go flat. That's not very good. There we go. Where do we get our slurry from? I am eager to use this. Okay, what is the working width of this? We can do a reset. There we go. Reset. There we go. Oh, I think I've just noticed what my problem was earlier with the spreader, is that maybe I was in the AI menu and not the AI menu. Do you know what I mean? Maybe that was the case. I guess I'm gonna find out in the editing later on. So yeah, let's see how this thing works. Should work no problem, really. Well, this thing is heavy. You can feel it with the tractor. With how the tractor is handling. Oh wow, this looks disgusting. This looks disgusting. Why do we need... Hang on. Is it actually filling it up to all the way? I'm not sure this is good, to be fair. Do we need this to go to... Yeah, we don't need it to go to this high amount of nitrogen, do we? Applying slurry depending on the soil, yield potential, sandy loam. Okay, I guess this is what it does. Interesting. So, this is an interesting take. So, slurry basically brings the nitrogen levels all the way up, while manure doesn't. Manure just, you know, does a bit. That's good to know. We've just learned something. Basically brings it all the way? I don't know, is this something we need to do? Well, I'm just gonna take it as is. Hopefully that's okay. We are putting down a lot of slurry, or a lot of nitrogen. Oh, interesting. If you look at the mini-map, it behaves differently because we have manure here. Well, precision farming is interesting. Interesting indeed, and we are out of slurry. So if you look at the mini-map, and we go to nitrogen, so this is where we had manure, right? And you can see the application rate is really high, but then as we go along here, it drops down significantly. So maybe it's because I'm applying slurry on top of the manure. I don't know. This is just disgusting. Look at everything is covered in slurry, and this is ruining the field. Oh man. This is turning out to be a mess of a job, but I think we're gonna cut it here for this episode. And yes, you are not wrong. I do have my case outfit on, seeing as I am a case branded farm. I figured why not. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. It was fun to make. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button for me. Subscribe as well if you haven't already. Thank you so very much for watching. I really do appreciate your time. Make sure you check out the other content creators participating in the challenge. List to their channels is in the description down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Right, a small bonus segment for you guys. I realized I forgot to paint the tank in case colors. So there it is. It's being put back in the shed now. And it is now colored in the case color scheme, almost, because I couldn't get rid of that yellow stripe. But there we go. There it is. I've made it right. Don't go all over the place in the comments shouting at me like that. But yeah, if you've made it this far, make sure you hit that like button. It really does help a lot. Right, have a good one. Bye bye.